My dad always told me it was my responsibility to clean up messes, even if I wasn't the one who caused them. He said if we only tried to fix problems that we created, the world would be chaos. So I wonder if he was disappointed when I stood by and watched him beat my sister. The weeks I learned that black skin could bruise, the months I couldn't scrub the screams from the walls, the years I watched my family be torn apart. I guess cleaning up messes was less about stopping the pain and more about mopping up the blood. Long sleeves, covering up scars, and never looked quite right on my skin. When asked what I wanted to be when I grew up, I said fire escape. Another way out when everything was burning. You see, I grew up in a house fire, where no one was killed by the flames, but we all quickly lost the ability to breathe. I began to imagine that every villain necessitated a hero. Every sickness, a remedy, every mess, someone to clean it up. My job to clean it up. My mess, my family. One by one, I watched my older brothers and sisters leave. I didn't know I was on a sinking ship until other passengers started jumping. 18 was their lifeboat. There was no one left to teach me how to swim. So I had to learn how to breathe underwater. I had to learn how to avoid the confrontation. I had to learn to recognize the fire, how to live with the fear. But Dad, I'm 20 years old and I still haven't fully grown out of the fear. One morning, a black man looked me in the eye. My body instantly seized up. My throat closed, my fists clenched, my eyes widened. I got ready for him to hit me. By the time I realized I wasn't in any real danger, my heart was already racing, trying to run away from the long arm of childhood memories. But Dad, I can't keep running away from mirrors. I was told that I'm more likely to act violently towards my future family. They said domestic violence will follow you across generations if you let it. I'm still learning that I'm not some monster that you created, but a light that you could never put out. That my long eyelashes, my hairy chest, and the way I yawn aren't warning signs that my children are gonna grow up trembling at the sound of my voice. I am so much more than a side effect of the messes you made. I'm so much more. I have to remind myself of this every time I go spiraling into the past. To some days, I'm still that scared child who wants nothing more than the approval of his father and the strength to clean up messes way too big for anyone to handle. But know that I'm slowly growing out of the fear. I know this because now when I'm asked what I want to be when I grow up, I say I want to be a dad.